Boom! Yo, what's up, everyone? What's going on, guys? Welcome, all of you. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Gang, my name is Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 15 years and began my career working at a fund in New York City. My very first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. And now 15 years later, I'm the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group, the fastest growing and highest rated online premium educational platform that is available today. Since 2016, guys, my team of 8 other professional trading mods and myself have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their financial goals. Make no mistake about it, you're on this live stream for one very simple reason, and that's to get the information, the knowledge that can help you make money in the stock market immediately. So take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out and empower and educate as many retail traders as we possibly can. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows, folks. We got a couple of different segments that we are going to be dropping for you guys on this live stream. We're going to start things off with the first segment of the night, which is going to be titled If I Traded It. If I Traded It, where we are going to break down 5 of the most talked about, the hottest stocks in the market right now. And I'm going to tell you guys how would I trade these stocks if I did trade them, how I traded them. We're going to go over all of that here today. There's a bunch of meme stocks that actually are going to be in that top 5 list, but I've got 2 others that aren't necessarily meme stocks, but we're lighting up the board today. A lot of people were trading them. A lot of people were active. A lot of people talking about them on social media. So we're going to break all that down. We're going to talk about that here tonight. And then we're going to also be doing an open floor Q&A session tonight, where I'm going to allow for you guys to ask me questions, whatever it is that is on your mind. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. We're going to ask some questions, the questions that you have had this entire time as you're trying to go through this process on your own. I'm telling you now, guys, don't do this by yourself, okay? You don't have to try to do this by yourself. There's a reason why we've got, over 9,600, over 95, almost 9,600 members that are in the THD family. Guys, don't try to go about this all on your own. We're also going to be breaking down the jobs number tomorrow, okay? It's time to get a job will be the last segment, okay? And we're going to be breaking down how the jobs number is going to affect the market tomorrow. We're going to get that jobs number tomorrow. What do we expect that jobs number to be, and how is it going to impact the overall markets? Therefore, how is it going to impact your money, and how can we position ourselves to actually profit from that action? So that's how we're going to roll out the live stream for this evening. Hope you guys are excited for it. I'm ready to jump and dive right in. So let's not waste another moment. Let's go ahead right now, guys, and let's begin the first segment of the evening, which is If I Traded It. All right, guys, so we're going to go dive in right to the first stock that we are going to break down for you today, and that is going to be GameStop. Or we got BBY up on the screen, or... Okay, so GameStop. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so GameStop. So here we go. All right. So GameStop. All right. First stock that we're going to talk about here today, if I traded it. Now, I actually did not trade GameStop today, but craziness. You got to be kidding me with this stock. Okay. Big volume day today, but news galore these last 2 days. Yesterday, you come out with news after hours that the company is going to be doing a stock split. Sees a big jump in share price. The stock gaps up. Okay, there's a big gap up on the stock after hours yesterday once they come out and announce that they were doing a stock split. Then you come in here today, and that got all the whole meme stocks, that got them all going yesterday. That got them going. Okay, so today you come into the day and you get AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, GameStop, all the meme stocks just went nuts today. This, one's up 15%, one's up 16%, one's up 24%. Just a big day in the overall meme stocks, which have been quiet for the last couple of weeks. And this news of a stock split from GameStop last night woke them all up. Now you come into here after hours today, And you get this news that comes out about the CFO of the company is gone and there's mass layoffs across the company. So let's get this straight. The CFO is gone, mass layoffs in the company, but yesterday you guys do a forward stock split. Now I told you on my live stream last night when we were talking about this, about, this stock split. And I was like, I don't think I've ever seen in my life $100, $120 stock do a stock split. I don't know if I ever have. I really had to think about if I've ever seen that. And I don't really think that I ever have. I don't think that I ever have. And I feel like, the announcing of a stock split, I feel like it was kind of gimmicky and was really just to kind of, get the share price of the stock higher. And then you follow that up today and it wasn't necessarily a press release today. It was an article that was, statement, an article that came out from an Axios reporter that said that the CFO was out and that they're doing mass layoffs across the company. Now, you can't tell me that you didn't know that news was going to be coming out today, obviously, if you're GameStop. So it's like, oh, we're going to do the stock split yesterday. They're going to hit the bad news here today after the stock had already made its move higher. And I feel like that's just kind of right? So with this move higher that you got today, I got to be honest with you guys. I don't think that GameStop is going to be able to get over the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line on my screen. You guys can see this yellow line on my screen is heavy resistance for GameStop in the month of June. Right? In the month of June, we were just completely and totally unable to get ourselves back over this 200-day moving average. Unable to do it. Okay, just completely unable to get over the 200-day moving average. And now you have that negative news today. Yes, you get this nice green candle, but the stock kind of, not necessarily a bullish candle with this big tail that gets put in there because of the news. And I still do believe, and I was short GameStop on June 23rd. So I shorted GameStop actually right up here on June 24th, at $140.20. You guys have been following my live stream. You'll know this for a while. And then we covered that position yesterday. But I am looking for this stock to break underneath this support level. Okay. This support level that you guys see here around the 115 level, that support is very firmly intact. And you got this nice move off of it yesterday when they came out with the stock split news. But I still do believe that over time, we are going to see GameStop drift its way back to 115 and then eventually break it and then drop down to like 100 or 105. I really do believe that GameStop is going to work its way back into this region. But now you have all this news that just came out that brings a lot of attention and a lot of excitement back to GameStop, back to all the meme stocks. All you got to do is take a look at the volume today. This is the heaviest volume day that you've had in GameStop since you got to go back to May. So we had the heaviest volume bar today on any given day than we've had the entire month of June. Okay, so whenever you get these news headlines coming out of GameStop or any of these meme stocks, it could be AMC, it could be Bed Bath & Beyond, it could be GameStop. Whenever one of them gets news and gets active, they all tend to get active. Don't forget that going forward. Going forward, if you see there's a catalyst for AMC, for GameStop, for Bed Bath & Beyond, if you see that there's a catalyst for one of those stocks, you immediately go and you check out the other two because they tend to trade together. When one is strong, the others are strong. When one is weak, the others are weak, depending on what the catalyst is. So pay attention when you get news catalysts on any one of these stocks because it tends to affect all of them. Why? No reason other than it's the same horde of people that trade them. They're not related in any way. GameStop, AMC, Bed Bath & Beyond, they are not related. Their businesses are not tied together, but their stocks are. So when you get those catalysts, like you got in GameStop yesterday about the stock split, you take a look and you see all of the other meme stocks that were going nuts. And all of your meme stocks had big days today. So we're going to cover all these meme stocks in this segment of the live stream, which is if I traded it. We're going to go over 5 hot stocks and 5 of the top most active stocks in the market today on social media and on different platforms. Okay. So I'm still not bullish on GameStop. I don't think it's going to get over this 150 level, this 145, 150. That's this 200-day moving average. I don't think we get through that. So I still do think that GameStop has a more likelihood of breaking underneath this support level than it does breaking through the 200-day and exploding and running back to 180, 190, which is your resistance back from March. I don't think GameStop's going to get back to those March double top highs around 190. I do think that this news will then just fade itself out and then break back underneath the support level and then just drift your way back down towards 100. All right. So there you have it, guys. That is GameStop. Now, again, I shorted GameStop on June 24th. We covered all of that position yesterday. That was a beautiful trade for us in True Trading Group. About 118% gain on the put options. Beautiful swing trade for a lot of our members. Congratulations again, those of you that caught it. Looks like we covered that position just right in the right time. Kind of a little bit of luck there with the news. But nonetheless, profit in our pocket, safest place for it. And I will look for another opportunity to probably get back into that trade. And I'll let you guys know about the put options that would coincide with it if we can drop back down towards that 115 level. All right, guys. So there we have that. Next up. All right. Next up for our If I Traded It. And folks, that one is going to be AMC. So we're going to keep the trend here going with the meme stocks, and we're going to pull up AMC, and we're going to talk about If I Traded AMC. Another real busy day today for the stock. Big volume day, very active, lighting up the scanners, lighting up the social sentiment scanner that we have at True Trading Group. Because now we've got a scanner in True Trading Group. It's free with your membership, but it actually will scan through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter. And it actually will tell you what ticker symbols are mentioned most on those platforms. So you're always able to be ahead of the crowd. So AMC, GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond, obviously on social media, lighting up the board to give you a really strong day in these stocks today. Okay. Now, AMC specifically up 12% today on the back of that excitement with the GameStop stock split. Then little bit of a pullback here on AMC after you get the news from GameStop about layoffs and the CFO leaving. But you've got a key level of resistance at 1475 that you all must be aware of. This level is big for AMC. Okay, not only is it today's high, it is also the previous high of the day from June 27th. Okay, this is a big level for AMC. If AMC can get over 1475, it is a straight shot to 1575, 16, which is going to be your 100-day moving average, but also lines up with this previous pivot top at the end of May. That's May 31st. So you're going to have a lot of resistance once you get up towards that level. And I'll draw a line right across that area so you can see that as well. But if AMC is able to get through 1475, watch for that move to get back up to this $16, 1575 area, before then eventually pulling itself back in. That's a major level of resistance for AMC. The other thing that I want you to notice is a very clearly defined uptrend. Very clearly defined uptrend. These are higher lows that AMC is putting in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at this. Higher lows that AMC is putting in, coming to a little bit of a flag pattern here on the daily chart, where this is actually a bear flag pattern. Okay, this is a bear flag pattern, this big move to the downside. Now you're getting this consolidation underneath this previous support, which is now acting as resistance. You've got to watch GameStop at this level, guys. I'm telling you now, if it gets through 1475, it's got room to 1575, and I'll be looking to take profits off at that area. That's a big level of resistance. I think if you get up there, it's going to take AMC a little while to get through that level. Maybe have another pullback towards 1450 before trying to break through it. All right, but it's nice to see a nice little increase in volume there on AMC, and we'll see if you can get over 1475. Progressive Mr. J says, what exactly causes resistance in a stock? Simply put, and I'll get to, we're going to do an open floor Q&A session later on in this live stream, but very simply put, honestly, it might sound, silly, it might sound elementary. There are literally just there's literally just more sellers at a specific price than you have buyers for whatever the reason. The reason for that could be a long list. Okay. The reason for that could be a very long list. It could be technical reasons. Okay. It could be fundamental reasons. It could be catalysts. It could be anything. Okay. But for whatever the reason, that price point at that particular point in time, there's a lot of sellers at that area. That's what resistance is. But the significance of the resistance is not necessarily just the price, meaning for all of time. Once resistance and support levels get broken, they can no longer be relevant anymore. It's not just because you have one price is resistance today does not mean that it's going to be resistance a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, or even 2 months from now. Once levels get broken, it's not the significance of necessarily the price, but it's the significance of there's a lot of people that are selling the stock at that price for whatever the reason. And then the amount of people selling shares just simply outnumbers the amount of people buying it. And then that becomes that level of resistance. But once those sellers are satisfied and there's enough buyers that satisfy all of those sell orders and the stock can move through it, that could be the end of the significance of that price. Other catalysts happen. Fundamental catalysts, technical catalysts, right? That will move where buyers and sellers are going to go. So you constantly have to be doing your analysis to identify where the buyers and sellers are in a particular stock. And that's basic technical analysis. And that is something that you guys will learn as a member of True Trading Group. All right. So as I get back to, wait. Hold on a second, guys. No. Wow. Guys, hold on a second. Okay. Hold on. Breaking news. Adam is in a good mood tonight. Guys, Adam is in a good mood tonight. The guy's actually on the other side of the world. He's in a good mood tonight. Hold on a second, guys. Adam has secured, he's sending me messages now, literally from the other side of the world. Adam has just secured 12 laptops for tonight. They're first come, first served. These are not going to last, guys. Wow, this is insane. Guys, listen, every day we get asked if we're giving away laptops. And I guess tonight that we are. We didn't have any before. I guess tonight we are. Guys, listen, this is actually really good news. I didn't think that we had any for tonight. Nice job, Adam. Guys, listen, go to ttgoffer.com right now. The price is going to say $22.12 for a membership. Don't worry about that. You don't have to pay $22.12 if you guys are on this live stream. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price will then reflect a 50% discount, drops the price down to $1,100. And then you're also going to get access to my Head Start workshop at the end of the month, and also 2 free study group sessions and a double your money back guarantee. Okay, do yourself a favor, open up a new tab. Keep listening to me because we have a lot to go over. This is just some breaking news. Keep listening to me, but get this now. Join us tomorrow. Make some money with us. Why not you? Right? Why not you? Trading's a lonely profession. We get that. We deliver the opportunities on the silver platter for you guys and show you how to do it yourself, which is worth its weight in gold. So go to ttgoffer.com right now. The price will say $22.12. You have to actually enter TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code. The price will drop down 50% to $1,100. And then you don't have to enter your address at checkout to get your laptop. Okay. After you sign up, you'll get instructions in your welcome email with how to claim that free laptop. As long as you see the laptop in your checkout cart, you guys are good. Adam's got 12 of them. Way to go, Adam. Congratulations, all of you that are on the live stream tonight that are interested in joining. You guys can get one of those free laptops. So don't wait. These are not going to last. We sell out of these every single time that we get them. People love free stuff. So this will be for the next 12 people. And any trial that wants access to this as well, you guys just log into your trial member dashboard first, then click the green Join Now button, then enter the TTG121 coupon code. Okay. Any trial member, actually text Adam. If you're a trial member, text Adam, guys. All right. 786-505-4221. If you're on this live stream and you are a trial member, text Adam 786-505-4221. You guys can text Adam now. All right, that's if you are currently a trial member. If you guys are interested in that offer, because if you're a trial, I think it costs you like $1,400 to sign up. So if you guys want the $1,100 and the free laptop, you can text Adam to the phone number that's at the bottom of your screen. And anybody else that has questions, you have questions about the membership or the laptop or anything like that, you can send a text to that phone number as well. That's 786-505-4221 for those of you that have questions about the membership. All right. So there we have it. All right, guys. Back to AMC. Okay. Back to AMC here. This level, like I said, 1475, see if we can break above it. If you do, it's a good long up to 1575. You can catch a nice dollar share move out of AMC if you can get over 1475. All right. There you guys have that. All right. Next up. All right. So we covered GameStop. We covered AMC, but it wouldn't be Meme Stock Mania without covering Bed Bath and Beyond. This is a stock that we actually talked about yesterday or 2 days ago, I think it was, on the live stream. People were asking me about Bed Bath & Beyond. What do I think about Bed Bath & Beyond? Is this something that I would be a buyer of? Is this something I'd be looking into? Everybody, welcome Andrew. Andrew is the newest member of the THD fam. Andrew just grabbed one of those free laptops. Andrew, congratulations, man. You don't have to enter your address, guys, when you sign up. You'll be getting a free laptop. You'll get instructions on how to claim that laptop up in your welcome email. You don't have to enter your address. There's only 11 of these left. Congratulations, Andrew. Welcome to the family. You're not going to trade alone anymore. I commend you for becoming part of a community that genuinely gives a damn whether you succeed or fail. Guys, trading could be a lonely profession. I get that, but you don't have to go about this alone. There's a reason why we have members in True Trading Group that never traded a stock a day in their life, and we have everybody in between all the way up to former market makers at Deutsche Bank, stockbrokers at Morgan Stanley, licensed financial professionals, wealth managers, and literally everything in between. It's because everybody is better when you are in a community of educated and like-minded traders and investors, because I only have two eyeballs. You only have two eyeballs. You can only look at so many stocks during the day. When you're part of a community and a group that knows what to look for and knows what to identify the difference and tell the difference between, hey, this is a grade A setup, this is a grade B or C setup, that's all trading is. It's identifying high probability patterns and putting yourself on the right side of the probability over and over and over again. But when you're in a community of people that know what a high probability pattern looks like, it's a lot easier to identify the best ones. And that's what we're going to do for you guys there in True Trading Group. Andrew, welcome to the family. There's 11 laptops left. You'll know you're getting one of the laptops as long as you see a laptop inside your checkout cart. As long as you see it, you know that you're getting it. There's only 11 of them available, though. So you got to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, and that'll get you the 50% off discount, and it'll get you the free laptop as well. But you have to enter the code TTG121, click apply code. All right, Andrew, congrats, brother. Welcome. Let's get back to Bed Bath & Beyond. Wouldn't be Meme Stock Mania without going through the big three, and that's GameStop, AMC, and Bed Bath & Beyond. We already hit the big ones, okay, kind of mama and papa, AMC and GameStop. Now we're going to go on to the child, and that's Bed Bath & Beyond. People asked me 2 days ago about Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was one of the stocks that somebody had asked me my thoughts on. I got to tell you guys, I am not bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond at all. I'm not bullish on this stock. Okay. Bed Bath & Beyond this company is not in good financial shape. I don't know the exact numbers, but it's like for every $1 in revenue this company makes, and for every $1 in profit they make, they owe like $6 or $7 in debt. Okay. The company is not in a strong financial situation at all. All right. You recently had, the reason why this is actually kind of in the news a little bit is because a couple of days ago, news came out that the interim CEO or CFO, interim CFO, I don't remember. It might have been the interim CEO. I'm not really sure. It was either the interim CEO or CFO who did it, but they purchased 50,000 shares. Now, whenever you see insider buying, it's typically seen as a positive, because people think that, okay, well, nobody would know the best time to buy a stock than the people that are actually running the company. They think like, okay, well, if they're going to buy the stock, maybe they know something is coming down the road that could be a positive catalyst. It was the interim CEO. Thank you for that, Joe, confirming for me behind the scenes. TGD Joe letting me know that it was the interim CEO. So them buying 50,000 shares gets a lot of people wondering, oh, well, maybe something's going on here. But even when that news came out on July 1st, nobody bought the stock. The stock didn't even move. Typically, when you see, large purchases from CEOs or CFOs within the company, typically that will move the stock higher because it's seen, oh, well, the CEO is going to buy stock, then I'm going to buy stock, right? It didn't move the stock. But then you get the GameStop announcement of a stock split, and all of a sudden, Bed Bath & Beyond goes pop, right? All of a sudden, the stock starts to move today. I'm not bullish on this stock. I think there's a lot of resistance here, and we found that resistance today. And you guys can see here this previous level of support. It then became resistance today. And then even if you get through this level of resistance at $6, you have a gap fill that takes you to $6.50. Once you get over $6.50, you got heavier resistance at $7.50. I just think this stock is just littered with resistance levels above you. This has been just a complete liquidation on this stock. I mean, this stock has gotten absolutely pulverized. And I just have to be honest with you. I know people talk about looking for a short squeeze on this name. And listen, I think there's more of a likelihood you get a short squeeze on like an AMC than you do a Bed Bath & Beyond. I just think that Bed Bath & Beyond is just not in a strong financial situation. I think any chance that people get to sell shares, they're going to. Any move higher, any significant move higher in the stock is going to be met with a lot of selling pressure. You got to look at how much volume this stock traded today. This stock traded 62.5 million shares. The average volume on this stock over the last 3 months is like 12, 13 million shares, 14, 15 million shares. It traded 62.5 million shares today. Okay, so you're talking about 4 times higher your average volume over the last several months, and the stock was unable to get above this resistance level that you have at $6. That goes to show you how much selling pressure there actually is in this stock and how heavy these resistance levels are. So again, I'm not bullish on Bed Bath & Beyond. I think there's too much resistance up here. And if there's any type of a move higher like you got today, and I even said this 2 days ago when I don't remember the person that asked me about Bed Bath & Beyond, but 2 days ago when this question was asked to me, I said specifically, I'm like, listen, if you're a bag holder of Bed Bath & Beyond, which I'm sure there's many people that are probably even on this live stream that got caught up in the meme stock mania and probably own shares of Bed Bath & Beyond at like $20 and are down huge on their positions. I told you guys 2 days ago on the live stream, any move higher that you get in this stock, use it to get out of it. That's what I would do. I don't own shares of Bed Bath & Beyond, but if I did and I was holding a bag and I got a day where the stock ran up to $6 and it was up 25%, whatever it was, I would just cut my losses and I would just move on, because it's very possible you can see this stock at $4 within the next couple of weeks. They're just not in a good financial situation. So, and you're going into an economic slowdown where consumers are maybe not going to Bed Bath & Beyond as much as they were a year ago, and they're not in a good financial situation. So it's not a stock that I want to own. If you are owning it, if I was a bag holder, which I'm not, I would take advantage of these moves higher to get out. All right, folks, that is Bed Bath & Beyond. Next up on our If I Traded It segment, and it is going to be FFIE. FFIE, another one that had a big active day today that a lot of people are talking about on social media. But the level that you have to focus on, I actually gave FFIE a little bit of a shot. I gave FFIE a shot today to see if this thing could break 650. Not able to break 650. This resistance level is still very much intact. And if you get over this level, then this becomes a long. If you can get FFIE over 650, folks, it is a long, plain and simple. What you want to see now, you have a very strong double top here in place underneath 650 over the last 2 days. It's a very strong double top. What you want to see now is you want to see this yellow line, this 200-day moving average. You really want to see that come into play and act as a little bit of a support level. See if this stock can kind of regain its footing and get back over $6 to give this 650 a run for its money. Every trader on planet Earth sees the resistance level that is here at 650. Everybody sees it. double top the last 2 days at 650. So if you come into the day tomorrow and let's say we're at $6 and all of a sudden we're 615, we're 620, that's going to tell you that buyers are not necessarily scared of this 650 level, and it may have enough juice to break through it. But I'm not really confident in a long until it gets over 650. If it gets over 650, this stock has a chance to squeeze. It is being, in my opinion, very heavily shorted in front of 650. Everybody sees this resistance level. Short sellers are stepping in on this recent move higher, and they're shorting this thing in front of 650. If it gets over 650, I think you see that short position get squeezed, and I think you can see FFIE make a large move to the upside. But again, you got to get over 650 first. So I would draw a line across your screen at that level. Okay, 640. Right? Draw a line across 640. Okay. And if you see the stock over that level, that tells you all you need to know. Everybody, welcome Emily. Emily, welcome to the THD family. Emily, great decision. No longer going about this alone. Welcome, Emily. I'm glad to have you part of the family. My THD fam, you all welcome your newest member. Emily, welcome. Emily's tired of doing this on her own. You're now going to be able to join a group and community of about 9,600 members that can help feed you some of these opportunities on a silver platter and do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. It's a lonely profession, trading. I get it. You don't have to continue to do it alone. Go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. The next 10 people that do so will get themselves a brand new free laptop. We ship anywhere in the world, and we even cover the shipping cost. Just a little gift for you as a welcome to the family. All right, but there's only 10 of them left. You guys got to go to tgdoffer.com right now. Again, if you are a trial member and you want this offer as well, or if you have questions about the membership, do not hesitate. Send a text to 786-505-4221. The number's at the bottom of your screen. Nope, sorry, not yet. 786-505-4221. You guys can send a text to that number right now if you guys have questions about the membership. So again, there's 10 laptops left. When you go to ttgoffer.com, as long as you see a laptop inside of your checkout cart, that's how you know you're one of the 10. So if you're watching this live stream after it's already aired, if you go to ttgoffer.com, you want to say, oh, I'd love a free laptop. Who wouldn't, right? Use it to trade with, use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. I don't care. It's up, do whatever you want with it. It's totally free. Okay. It's going to be an Asus, Acer, HP, Dell, or Lenovo. All right. So you guys can go to that site right now. My TT fam, do we actually give away free laptops? I feel like there's some people that don't believe it. They're like, no way. My TT members, yes or no? Do we give away free laptops? You guys can just comment yes or no inside of chat. All right. So you guys can pay attention to some of the comments that come through. For those that think, no way, they actually give me a free laptop. We do. We actually do give you a free laptop. You do whatever you want. It's totally free. There's only 10 of them left. We don't have them all the time. We try to get them as much as we can, guys. We really do, but it's hard. It's hard to get. We have relationships with a handful of different wholesalers. And it's like ever since COVID with supply chain issues and China lockdowns and semiconductor shortages, it's become harder for us to get our hands on bulk. But we got 10 of them now left for tonight. Had 12, we got 10 left. All right. All right, so guys, so there you go. That's FFIE. Okay, that's FFIE. Okay. So again, 650, 640, draw that line on your screen. Shorts are going to be all over this thing until it breaks over that level. Once you break over that level, I think you're going to get a pretty nice short squeeze. That short squeeze can take you back up to $8. Okay, $8. Okay, there you go. All right, guys, so that is FFIE. And last up on our If I Traded It segment for today is going to be NVAX. NVAX, Novavax, monster day today. 15% gain in one day for NVAX. NVAX, one of the lists that we fed up on a silver platter there this morning pre-market. Guys, every single day pre-market, myself and the mods, we publish a watch list and we give you a game plan on how we plan on trading those stocks. Every single morning, you're going to know what stocks have our attention. This is what I mean by a community of traders can do a lot of the heavy lifting. One of the biggest struggles that traders have is knowing which stocks to trade. Are you one of those people that always feels like, oh man, I always find myself in the wrong stuff? Like you're looking at two different stocks, you always buy the one that doesn't work out, okay? Or there's always a stock that makes a 20% move, but you're never in it. We will help you guys identify what stocks have our attention, okay? Richard Mason says, I see you every night for weeks. This is as real as it gets. I was with another group, more than you charge, and I lost a lot and did not get a laptop. Richard, well, we're here, man. But if you want a laptop, you got to grab one tonight. There's only 10 of them left. All right. There's a lot of members of True Trading Group that started with other groups and lost a bunch of money. Okay. You know, it's like, I don't blame you guys for any type of pessimism or hesitation with things. I mean, this industry of like stock market education, let's be honest. I mean, let's call it what it is. This industry sucks. There's so many scammers. There's so many people that don't know their ass from the elbow, but they claim that they're going to teach you some kind of special strategy that only works for, you know, the secret that they've uncovered. There's so much nonsense out there. Now, I'm not saying everybody's full of crap because there are some legitimate other people that are out there, but there's a lot of BS out there as well. So I understand the skepticism. There's a lot of members in True Trading Group that started with other groups, lost a bunch of money, learned nothing, and now came to True Trading Group, and their only regret is they didn't join sooner. Richard, so you're not alone. I'll actually ask that question. I'm actually curious how many members that we have on the live stream right now. Listen, guys, real quick, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you were with another group in the past, lost a bunch of money, learned nothing, now you join True Trading Group and your only regret is not joining True Trading Group sooner, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. If you've dealt with something that Richard has dealt with. So Richard, like he said, Richard was part of another group. They charge more than we do. They lost a bunch. They didn't get a free laptop. If you went through what Richard went through, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. If your only regret is you did not join True Trading Group sooner. I think Richard and maybe anybody else that's on this live stream that kind of feels the same way, like, oh, I joined the group before, you know, what makes True Trading Group different? I would pay attention to how many number 1s you see right now coming through inside of the chat room. You're not alone with that thought process, and I don't blame you for the hesitation. I really, really don't, because there are a lot of BS people that are out there. Okay, and now you see for yourself. Literally, just see for yourself. Bruce Sears goes, I lost 15K with another group. TTG helped me gain it back. Boom, there you go. Cool Life says, I lost 5K with another group. Right? So, you know, and you're seeing all these people that are typing the number 1 in chat. Right? So, guys, these are members of True Trading Group that dealt with something very similar that Richard dealt with. Okay? Something very similar that Richard dealt with. Okay. So getting back here real quickly, like I said, so thank you, my TC fan, for going through that and typing number 1. Nice. Chris H goes, I started with another group. I didn't lose any money, but the education was super basic and they offered me no tools. I wish I would have found True Trading Group first. Amen to that. Amen to that. Donald Colucci says, I wish I had bought on a day when they were giving away a free laptop. But then again, the very next day after I signed up, Mike posted a buy alert on a stock that literally doubled that same day. Donald Colucci, that's awesome, man. That's absolutely awesome. That's incredible. Good stuff. Lord John Magnus says, I made money again today. Great job, guys. So that's what I'm saying, guys. We do a lot of that heavy lifting for you. You know, we identified NVAX as one of the top trade ideas of the day today. And you can see that stock with a big breakout move. I would watch now for $65 to be support for NVAX. Your next level of resistance for NVAX is going to be up in the 80s. So the stock still does have room, but a very big extension move today. Watch for pullbacks, watch for consolidation. You want to see that stock now regain support around 65, 64. So you can draw a line across 65, 64. Mark that off. That's your new level of potential support on NVAX. If you get pullbacks into that level, you can look for bounces off of it. The stock does have more room until you get up towards like 83 to 85 is a more heavier level of resistance. Stock currently sitting 72.5. It still has room, but on a huge day like you had today, don't be surprised if you get a little bit of a multi-day consolidation, but I think that stock still has a little bit more upside. All right. So that rounds out the If I Traded It segment, guys. My TG fam, you guys are in full effect here tonight, but I'm also curious how many people that are on the live stream right now are not members of True Trading Group. Type the letters TTG right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Okay. Again, type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. I just want to see how many people that we have in the live stream that are not members. Way to go, Dave P. You're killing it, man. Dave P, I'm green 11 out of the last 12 days. I love the TTG education. That's incredible. All right, who do we got? New people. Let's see. Carlos Marinho, what's up? Andrew Prento, how are you? Prente, how are you? Luis Diaz, Dr. Apateja, Johnny Gutierrez, Daniel Pizzino, George Ryburn, Jeff Schutz, Scooter Boys, Lamar Hemp. What's up, everyone? Welcome all of our new faces that are here on the TTG Live. I love seeing all the new faces of people that are with us here this evening. I love it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try. We're going to try to get Guy Adami on the live stream. Oh, Kat, welcome. Another new face here. Another new face. Well, guys, listen up. We're going to, we still have a lot to go over here tonight on this live stream. We have a lot to cover here. I'm going to go over with you guys still. We got the jobs number that's coming out tomorrow. We're going to talk about how that's going to affect the markets. We also have, we also have a Q&A session that we're going to actually do for people. Okay. Nice. Way to go, Trub. Awesome. I love it. You guys are great. Mike, do you think balance sheet runoff is going to have an effect? Yes, David, I do. I think balance sheet runoff over the next couple months is actually going to provide a little bit of a liquidity issue that we have to keep an eye on, depending on how aggressive the Fed actually gets with their reduction in their balance sheet. So we have a lot to talk about still today, guys. How the jobs number is going to affect the market, therefore how it's going to affect your money. And then also we're going to do an open floor Q&A session. But first, I want to tell you guys, okay, a little bit about the TGD membership and about the TGD platform real quick. I'm going to spend about 6 minutes. I just want to tell you what you get with it, because I mentioned earlier, I got excited when Adam told me that he was able to get 12 new laptops. I got excited. Right? I was like, no way. So I told you guys, I just kind of blurted out how you can sign up, but I didn't tell you what you actually get access to. Okay. I didn't tell you what you actually get access to. So let me actually spend a minute and tell you guys, oh, Richard Mason, he did it. Guys, everybody welcome Richard. Richard Mason just joined. Richard Mason, welcome to the TT family, brother. I'm excited to have you part of the group. That's awesome. Richard Mason, welcome, brother. Wow, look at Build It Up. Build It Up says, I am green 9 out of 10 days, and I made my yearly membership back in 1 day. Build It Up, that's incredible. 9 out of 10 days green. I like the sound of that. Beautiful. Jose Andor Joseph says, I want to join. Jose, all you've got to do, man, all you got to do is go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 50% discount. You'll get a free laptop. You'll get 2 private study groups, and I'm giving you a double your money back guarantee. But you know what? Let me tell you guys what you get for the $1,100, because True Trading Group is like the Netflix of trading communities. You literally pay one price for the whole year, and that's it. You don't have to pay anything extra for tools, for resources, for courses. They are all included for that $1,100 price point. Now, listen, we've got other things that cost more money at True Trading Group, like Trader Paloozas and lifetime memberships, but all the courses, all the tools, they are all included for the $1,100. Don't pay anything extra. So let me actually just kind of tell you what you get with your membership. And then we're going to dive in and we'll talk about the jobs number coming up. And then we'll talk about, I'll open the floor up for a Q&A. I'll let you guys ask me a bunch of questions. Okay. But you guys got to realize that True Trading Group is a platform, okay, where you are going to get, all right, it's a platform where, and guys, also, I'm sorry, but lifetime membership is about to wrap up. I know I just said that you can pay. There's extra things that cost more money at True Trading Group, but lifetime membership is about to wrap up. So pretty soon that won't be the case anymore. Pretty soon it'll just be the Trader Palooza. So tomorrow might actually be one of our last lifetime membership workshops for those that are interested in the lifetime membership. But so I am kind of sad to see that go away. I do really appreciate, I'm humbled by how many people, 30% of our members have become lifetime members, which is absolutely astounding. And it really is humbling. 78% of our members renew their membership, and 30% of them actually became full-time lifetime members of True Trading Group. And no, you guys cannot be, listen, if you're not a member right now, you cannot become a lifetime member. The spots are extremely limited because they're about to get rid of it. They are only for annual members. You have to be an annual member first. Okay. You can't go to our website and purchase a lifetime membership. It's not something that's on our website. Okay. It's not something that's on our website. We don't let people just become lifetime. You got to be an annual member first and then decide if True Trading Group is where you want to be for life. Okay. So I am a little sad to kind of see that go. Jose Higher Money said, look, I want to join, but I only trade indexes. Jose, we trade indexes too, man. You know what? Okay, wait, hold on. Jose, check this out. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to let my TeachD fam comment. My TeachD fam, comment in chat right now. What is one of my nicknames in chat between the professor and you guys that has to do with an index, right? What is one of my nicknames that you guys have for me? When Jason introduced me in the morning, he goes, the blank killer himself. What is one of my nicknames in chat? I want you guys to just kind of comment. You guys could for people that say like, I only trade indexes. Yes, the killer himself. Exactly. The spy killer or spy whisperer. I think you guys also have given me spy whisperer. But yeah, Jose, listen, Jose, we trade. So if you're talking about maybe trading the futures, we actually have a brand new futures course that we're actually releasing in the next couple of days. But we trade indexes too, but I'll trade it through the SPY. So like if you're going to trade the actual index itself, you're going to trade futures maybe, right? If you're going to trade futures, or if you're going to, you can trade the diamonds, right? Like if you want to trade the Dow, the diamond ETF, or, I'll trade the SPY, the spiders, which is the S&P 500 ETF. So we talk about all overall market indexes. We talk about the Qs all the time as well. We also trade the Qs. So Jose, if all you do is trade the indexes, brother, the analysis is exactly the same. There's a lot of different ways you can trade it. You can either trade the ETF itself. You can trade options on the ETF. There's other like leverage ETFs. There's options on the leverage ETFs. There's the futures contracts that you can actually trade on the indexes. There's so many different ways you can trade it, but the analysis is going to be the same, right? So I might go and I might buy put options on the SPY, but if you want to go and buy like a leveraged inverse ETF, or you want to go and short, you want to go short on the SPY, or you want to go into the futures contracts. There's a lot of different ways you can do that. A lot of different ways you can position yourself to profit from the move, but the analysis will be the same, right? So it sounds like you're an experienced trader, Jose. That doesn't sound like you're a newbie just from reading your first couple of comments. So I look forward to trading with you, man. Plain and simple, Jose, plain and simple. We're making money here in True Trading Group, and people are becoming better traders. And I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading Group, I'm talking to you now directly. If you are a member of TTG, simple question. Are you making money and becoming a better trader? If that answer is yes, I'd like for you guys to type the $sign in chat. I'd like for you guys to go ahead right now, type the $sign in chat if you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. So go ahead and type the $sign in chat right now. It's a very simple question. This is for my TeachD members. Okay. Now, Jose and anybody else that's interested in joining the TeachD fam, I would just pay attention to how many $signs are about to come through inside a chat. These are members of True Trading Group. These are your peers. Oh yeah, Jose, I can see. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that. Jose goes, I can tell you know your stuff based on how you do your analysis. Jose, I appreciate that, man. Sounds like I said, it sounds like you're an experienced trader. I look forward to trading with you, my man. I look forward to trading with you. All right. Yeah, Jose's like, damn, y'all are banking. Jose, I'm telling you, man, it's legit. We're killing it. We're killing it. All right. So those are all your TGG fam. Those are your peers. All right, that are making money and they're all becoming better traders. Yes, George Tavares says, I have been a member for 1 week. I've already made my membership fee back. Boom. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Elizabeth Diaz. Elizabeth Diaz always has excellent comments. She goes, Mike is the bomb diggity master of TTG. Now I'm just one cog in the wheel. Don't forget, there's 8 other professional traders, guys, aside from myself. Like I said, True Trading Group is not just me. I know I'm the one you see on these live streams, but we've got a large dedicated team of about 26 employees that make the business and the platform that is True Trading Group run. And it's myself and it's the other 8 other professional trading moderators that are calling out trades and providing their market analysis and their trade analysis throughout the course of a trading day. So a lot of pieces to the puzzle that make this machine run. So there you go, guys. All right. So again, if anybody has questions about the membership, you can send a text message 786-505-4221. Otherwise, go to ttgoffer.com right now and enter the code TTG121. Salmon says Rivian calls. Thank you, Mike and Jessica. Yes, the Rivian trade was a beautiful one today. All right, so let me actually, I keep getting sidetracked. Let me actually tell you what's included with your membership, okay? Because I still haven't told you guys what you actually get. You're going to get the same level of education that I got when I worked at a fund in New York. It's in-depth, it's complex, but it's also easy to understand and implement quickly, whether you never traded a stock a day in your life or you've been doing this for 10 years and you're going to just take your trading to the next level. This platform can help you reach your goals, because people ask us all the time, like, what makes True Trading Group different from all these other groups and chat rooms and discords that are out there? And the answer is, what makes us different is that we are a platform. You're not joining True Trading Group just to be part of some chat. You're not joining True Trading Group because I'm the greatest trader this world has ever seen and you're gonna pay to be blessed and honored by my trade alerts. That's not what True Trading Group is. We are a platform that was built and designed to level the playing field for retail traders and investors. And by doing so, we have negotiated deals with some of the industry's top fintech companies to offer their products and tools on our platform so you do not have to pay for them. Okay, included with your membership. So you'll pay $1,100 if you take advantage of the deal that I have for you guys here today. But included with that $1,100, you get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk Box. That'll make sure you always get news as soon as it crosses the wire. Benzinga charges $1,400 a year for that product. You get access to it included for $1,100. We also give you Trade Ideas premium charting software. You get Quote Media's full book level 2. You get real-time unusual options activity and dark pool data directly from the CBOE. You get the Trade Ideas scanner, which will always make sure you're focused on the hottest stocks during the day. You got a trade simulator that's used at different universities across the country. You have social sentiment scanners. You get unlimited analyst ratings. All of this stuff would cost you, whether you join True Trading Group or not. But let's say you don't join True Trading Group. I mean, if you wanted to buy all of these tools, it's going to cost you like $4 to $5 grand a year. But this is the stuff, unfortunately, guys, that successful traders use to get more information to make better decisions. That was our goal when we started True Trading Group, was to really level the playing field. Because retail traders for too long are stepping into the boxing ring blindfolded with one arm tied behind their back. So you get access to all of that, included with our courses, 300 hours of a video library with workshops and webinars, not to mention all of our trade alerts in day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, futures, crypto. You get all of that. And not to mention joining a community that generally cares about whether you guys succeed or fail, about 9,600 members. Okay, so you guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now, enter the code TTG121. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you'll know you're getting one. Okay, you'll know you're getting one of those free laptops. We got 9 of them left. All right, you guys can go there now. You'll also get 2 private study group sessions with one of our head traders to ask questions and go over lessons that you're struggling with. And then you'll also get a double your money back guarantee. I'm so confident in our ability to help you, okay, reach your goals, that I'm willing to say, if you go through our courses, quizzes, and attend the study group and do not ever make that $1,100 back, not even one time, we will give you $2,200 back. That's double your money back. You'll give $1,100 at the end of your year. If you have not made that $1,100 back at least once after going through the courses, quizzes, and a study group, I'm going to give you $2,200 back. I do that because I see the results that members have. We've only had to refund 2.41% of our members since 2016. That's why I can offer you that deal. Not to mention 78% of our members renew their membership after their year is up. That's why I can offer you double your money back. Nobody else is going to do that. You got to just ask yourself why. Okay? All right, guys. So, like I said, ttgoffer.com. Take advantage of that now. All right. Now, let's move things on. Let's talk about time to get a job. All right, let's go on to our next topic. All right, we're going to go on to our next topic for this live stream, and we are going to talk about the jobs number for tomorrow. Okay, the jobs number for tomorrow. We are going to be looking at, okay, I think the expectation was, 275. And you're looking at an unemployment rate. The last unemployment rate that we got from May was 3.6. Okay, so you got 3.6% unemployment in May. June, you would expect it to you expect it to begin to tick up. But what you're starting to look for with the jobs number that you're going to get tomorrow, okay, if that number comes in bad, it's going to start signaling it, and you should start to see an uptick in unemployment as you're beginning to see some layoffs. Really, in the month of June, you started to see some layoffs. So it's expected that you're going to see a little bit of an uptick in unemployment. So when this number does come out, I think that you really have to be watching the rate of which that unemployment is starting to rise and the rate of which the job openings are disappearing and the rate of which people are filing for unemployment claims. This is all the jobs information that you need to be aware of. It's like when initial jobless claims is when people initially lose their job and they file for unemployment. Okay, how many job openings are there, right? What the unemployment number actually is. These are all pieces of the employment numbers that you need to be paying attention to. Because I've been saying for a while that I believe that we will go into a recession if we're not in one already. But I believe it's going to be a mild recession that's going to be really felt and seen in GDP growth, not necessarily felt and seen within employment. There are so many job openings still available within this country that it's very easy for people to find a job after losing it. Okay, now obviously people make the argument, well, it depends on the job. And yes, I understand that, but we have to talk about a net number. Someone that loses their job, someone that makes, 150 grand, 200 grand a year working at Meta that loses their job, or someone making 65 grand or 70 grand a year working at GameStop that just lost their job, or somebody, that makes 115 grand a year at Coinbase just loses their job. Yeah. Are those people going to be able to go and find a job immediately right away, depending on their field? That's not how you need to look at the unemployment number, because it's a culmination of jobs in the entire country. So I think you're going to start to see an uptick in unemployment, but I don't think it's going to be a drastic uptick in unemployment. I don't. And as long as that number starts to go up slowly, I think the market can handle it. I think the market can handle it, when you get these job numbers, and if it turns out that we are actually in a recession now, when you get your Q2 GDP numbers, which the Atlanta Fed is projecting to be -2%, which it was -1.6% Q1. And if you get a minus number for Q2, that would give you the technical definition of a recession. So if you do get a technical definition of a recession, and it turns out that we're in a recession right now, that's actually a very good thing. It is. That's a good thing if you're already in the recession. because stock markets will sell off going into a recession. Stock markets bottom while you're in it. Stock markets don't bottom when the recession is over. By the time the recession is actually over, the market has already probably taken back 75% of what it lost going into the recession. Okay, literally. So, and there's no greater example of that. Carlos, welcome. Carlos, my man, welcome to the TG family. Guys, welcome Carlos, the newest member of the team. Jose, I'm waiting on you now, man. I'm waiting on you now. Carlos, welcome to the family. Newest member of the TTG fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, again, remember, go to ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. I'm giving you double your money back guarantee. I'm giving you a free laptop. Welcome to the TTG fam. Remember, you have to actually enter the coupon though, guys. And you don't need to enter an address to get the laptop. Once you sign up, you'll get a welcome email. It'll actually have the instructions on how to claim your free laptop. So there's 8 laptops left now. That's it. We had 12. We're down to 8. They're not going to last probably until midnight. We sell out of them all the time. I still can't believe Adam was able to get some. That's actually pretty crazy. I didn't think that we were going to have any for the live stream tonight. That was a very nice, a very splendid surprise. A very splendid surprise. All right. So as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you're getting one. So like I said, if you guys are watching this live stream after it's already aired, if you see a laptop there, you know you're getting one. Okay. All right. So back to this jobs number. So how I think this whole thing pans out is I think that this bounce that you're seeing in the overall market, I think it could go a little bit higher. I was actually surprised by today's action in the market. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think we were going to get to 390 today. So I was kind of surprised at how well the market held up today. I thought maybe we were going to see a pullback at some point to take us back towards like 383, 382. We never really got it. So we could see a little bit more of a move into the mid 390s. But guys, once you get up into the mid 390s, I think there is such a heavy level of resistance around 393 to 395. You've got a gap fill. A gap entry from when you had the CPI number in June. You've got the 50-day moving average sitting there. So I think that there's a lot of resistance up there. I think that if you get a decent jobs number tomorrow that make people feel like, oh, hey, wow, the jobs market is so strong, I think that this bounce could take you a little bit further and then run into that resistance next week. And then next week, you're sitting at the resistance level from a technical standpoint, and then you're going to get Q2 earnings. Q2 earnings is where all of my attention is focused, because next week you're going to start to get the, and then once you get to like the 15th, 16th, 17th, like, let me actually check my calendar. Yeah, once you get into the 14th, 15th, 18th, 19th, you're getting into like the heart of earnings season, where the majority of the S&P is going to be reporting earnings. I'm looking for companies to revise their guidance lower in anticipation of the recession. And that causes analysts to lower their earnings estimates. And then that causes the stock market to go down. If we are sitting up at that resistance level, and maybe a decent jobs number tomorrow can give us the little nudge that we need to get up into the mid 390s on the SPY, that's the area that you've got to look to be short. And then if you get bad earnings start to get rolled out next week from the banks are going to be coming out. If you get the banks talking about, oh yeah, no, recession, weaker consumer, recession, then you're going to be sitting at resistance while you get all of your major companies revising guidance lower, analysts revise earnings estimates down. Everyone's talking about a recession. That's going to be a great spot to get short. And then you look for the markets to roll back down into the 370s. And that could be a beautiful trade. That would be a swing trade that you can hold on to for probably 2 to 3 days and get it probably a triple digit gain on SPY put options if you can hold through that resistance level in the mid 390s down into the 370s as your Q2 guidance comes out. That is a trade idea that I'm looking forward to put on at some point next week, depending on when we get up there and what those earnings look like. But if I'm right, that could be a huge trade for us. So that's something that I'm looking for very, very closely, and I have my eyes on big time. Okay, so again, if the jobs number is not that bad, it can give us a little bit more of a nudge so we can start next week in the teeth of that resistance, and then earnings start coming out, and then you can get short against that resistance level, a very low risk trade with exponentially higher reward. if we catch that. So that's going to be the game plan for me next week and the game plan regarding the jobs number. All right. So that wraps up the time to get a job segment of our live streaming, guys. I'll just open things up, a blanket open floor Q&A session. I know we talked a lot of, we went over a lot of stuff. We went over a bunch of meme stock. We went over, FFIE. We went over NVAX. Maybe there's a couple of other stocks that you guys might, have questions about. If you have questions about overall trading, if you have questions about the jobs number, if you have questions about a recession, you have questions about anything, go ahead, fire away. Right now is the time. Okay. Right now is the time. All right. Right now is the time. Esuvu says, Mike, we have CPI tomorrow. No, we do not. CPI data is released on the 13th this month. The CPI data comes out on the 13th. What if the job numbers are bad? Where do you see the market going? Okay, so if the job numbers are bad tomorrow, which I don't think they're going to be, but if they are, then you're going to fall. You're going to fall short of getting up into the teeth of that resistance, because the jobs number comes out early tomorrow morning, 8:30, before the market's open. So if you get a bad jobs number tomorrow, that means today's high of 390. That's going to be your high. You're not going to get back up to the 390. You'll get back to 380, 382, which is going to be a level of support. But once you get underneath 380, it is a straight shot to 373. Let me actually just pull it up on my screen real quick, and I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about, right? On the SPY. So this is that resistance level that I was saying to you, right? This is the area of resistance that I'm telling you that if we get a good jobs number, we can push up into this area. 50-day moving average, previous pivot top from earlier in the month. And then this is the gap entry from the day that we had the bad CPI number, when we found out that May inflation was actually higher, okay, than April. So that was when we went lower there, right? So I think you can get a good job number, can push you up into this zone, and that's where you then look to get short next week. Okay. But if you get a bad jobs number tomorrow, you fall short of this resistance level, and the market probably pulls back to this 380. Okay. 380, 382. You have a little bit of a little support level right here, a little bit of structure here in the low 380s. Okay. Little bit of resistance, a little bit of support there in the low 380s. You probably pull back to that level. And then once that level breaks, once the SPY gets under 380, it is a straight shot to 373. Okay. Straight shot to 373. And then if you break, and then once you get back to 373, I think 373 breaks. So if you see at any point over the next couple of weeks, the SPY is back to 373, I believe 373 will break, and you will get a move back down into the 360s. Okay. So there you guys have it. I had a friend not believe me when I told him in February that the SPY was headed to where it is now. He had to buy me a drink, LOL. And I told him TTG and Mike helped confirm that idea. Awesome. Awesome. That's what it's all about. Right? That's what it's all about. Okay? That is what it is all about. All right, guys? Mike, I probably know your answer, but let's talk about market bottoming. You still think we put in a lower low? Excellent question, man. Excellent question, Rhino. And I got to tell you, man, I think it's all going to come down to, I really think it's all going to come down to how bad companies lower their guidance for the rest of the year. Now, I've been saying basically all year that I believed the low of the year was going to be put in July. Well, actually, to be fair, earlier this year, I said this summer. I said I think the bottom gets put in the summer. But over the last month or two, I've been saying I think the bottom happens in July, specifically because I thought I wanted Q2 earnings to be the catalyst to revise guidance lower for a recession, to price in the recession. I still don't think the market has fully priced in a recession. And I think you need, because earnings estimates have not come down. Earnings estimates have not come down yet from analysts. We need earnings estimates to come down. Then you can start pricing in for the recession. Then the markets can finally go through and go through that and put in and find that bottom. So I added a bunch of stuff in my long-term portfolio on June 17th. It turns out right now, June 17th happens to be the low of the year. I don't necessarily think June 17th is going to stay the low of the year. I do not think we're out of the woods yet. I still think there's going to be another move to the downside once earnings estimates get revised lower. Then the markets can bottom, because I think you're going to get this push-pull in July. The push-pull is going to be this. The push, which is what wants to push the market higher, is inflation's peaked. Okay? I think you're going to get a CPI number for June, because on July 13th, you're going to get June's CPI number, which is your inflation data. I think that's going to show that inflation has peaked. It was 8.5 in April. It was 8.6 in May. I believe in June, it's going to be like 8.3. Why? Commodity prices have come down substantially. And that is a major ease of inflationary pressures. So that's going to be the push. Because people are going to say, what? Inflation peaked? The Fed doesn't have to be that aggressive? Buy. At the same time, you're going to get companies are going to come out and they're going to say, yeah, we see a major slowdown. We're going to revise our guidance 20% below what we initially thought it was going to be. We think that we're headed for a recession if we're not in one already. That's going to be the pull. That will pull the markets down. So you're going to get this push-pull in July that will create the bottoming process, which is what I've been saying consistently now for the last 2 months. I think you get a push-pull in July. Inflation peaks, earnings come down, and that's your push-pull. And then in August, when you get July's CPI number, if in August, July's CPI number is lower than June, let's say June's CPI number is 8.3. Then let's say July's CPI number is 8.0 or 7.9. That confirms inflation's peaked. And if by the end of July, going into August, the markets have realized inflation has peaked, we've priced in a recession, the Q2 GDP number comes out, confirms the recession. If you are already in the recession right now, and companies revise their guidance for the recession, and inflation has peaked, the market has a very clear understanding now of what the next 6 months looks like. That's all the market cares about. The markets have hissy fits when the market does not have answers to what is going to be 6 months from now. That's when the markets go completely haywire. The markets don't know if inflation has peaked yet. The markets don't know, are we in a recession? Are we going to have a recession? The markets don't know the answers to these things. Uncertainty drives the markets crazy. The market is a forward discount mechanism. It tries to discount 6 months into the future. So once you have answers to those questions, once it's, whoa, we are already in a recession. Oh, check, answer. We got that answer, right? Okay, check. Oh, inflation has peaked. Check, we've got that answer. Well, now your two biggest question marks that the markets have are now answered. That's when the markets can bottom, and that's when the markets can stabilize, and that's when you can start to buy stuff, and that's when markets move higher. Don't forget, in 2009, in the heart of the Great Recession, the S&P went up 22%. In 2009, the market crashed 38% in 2008, going into the recession, to eventually bottom in 2009. I think it was like March of 2009 was the bottom. Okay. The market's bottomed in 2009, down 55, 56, 54% from the all-time high in 2007. So 2007 was your all-time high. You had a little bit of a pullback at the end of the year. Then you had in 2008, the market went down 38%. We opened in 2009, January, February, March. The markets went down about another 20% in January, February, March, bottomed in March, and rallied for the entire rest of the year, went straight up. For the entire rest of the year, the market went straight up in 2009 and actually regained the 20% that we lost to start the year and finished the year up 20% while in a recession. So you can't wait, okay? You can't wait until the recession is over. By the time the recession was over, the S&P was back to the Great Recession. By the time you were out of the 2008-2009 recession, we were back to all-time highs. We were already back to all-time highs. You can't wait for the recession to be over. The recession is when you want to actually invest. Yep, we got a comment. Yep, I just checked on Benzinga. UPST significantly lowered guidance for preliminary revenue for Q2. Exactly. They're all going to. Everybody welcome Javier. Javier. Welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Javier. Javier no longer going about this on his own. Javier no longer going about this on his own. All right. Yep. There you go. UPST stocks down 16%. Breaking news on Benzinga, lowering their preliminary guidance for Q2. There you go. Right. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to get more of this. You're going to get more of this. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. As the bigger companies do this, UPST, small company, not going to have a big effect on the overall market. But once you start to get JP Morgan, Bank of America, Starbucks, Home Depot, Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft. Once you start to get those companies start saying that, markets move to the downside. Okay. So Javier, welcome to the fam. That means there's now just 7 laptops left, guys. That's it. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use that coupon code TTG121. You guys can get the 50% discount, the free laptop. There's only a few of them left. You got the 2 small private study groups. And don't forget, you have a double your money back guarantee, guys. Double your money back guarantee. And you're also going to get access to my Head Start workshop, totally free, hosted by me. We're going to figure out what trading strategy is going to be best for you and your lifestyle. So based on your personality traits and based on your work schedule, we're going to figure out what trading styles and strategies are best for you. Just because you see somebody on YouTube that made $10,000 in a day does not mean you can replicate what they are doing. It depends on what their trading style is and if that is something that is physically possible for you to do. There's a reason why we have over 1,650 reviews and are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. There is a reason why you have heard of True Trading Group. There's a reason why you are here this very evening listening to this breakdown and to this analysis. Because you know that at True Trading Group, you guys are going to get access to a real education similar to what I learned when I worked at a fund in New York. So let's make money together. Stop going about this stuff on your own. You guys want the free laptop? Cool. You don't have to enter your address. You got 7 of them left. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. And as long as you see a laptop in your cart, you know you're good. You enter the code TTG121, click apply code, you get the discount, the 2 study groups, double your money back, the access to the Head Start workshop, the free laptop, and you guys get your butts in chat, and we trade this crazy, insane market together. Stop going about it alone. All right? Folks, that wraps up the educational part of this live stream. I hope that this was helpful for you. What I'm going to do now real quickly, since we're on the topic, I'm going to actually show you the platform itself because I keep talking about platform, and all these amazing things that you get as a member. Let me actually show you what they look like because all of these things are free. They're all included with your membership. You don't have to pay extra for them. So let me actually show you what they are, what they look like. If you're not interested in a membership at all, you can now sign off of the live stream. I'm done with the educational part. I hope you guys got some value out of this. I hope it helps you guys in your trading and investing journeys. But for those of you that are interested in joining our community and joining a team that can help you guys reach your goals, I'm going to show you the platform now. Again, everything I'm going to show you is included for the 1100 right here this evening. Of course, you're going to get our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. We're live on the microphone from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We are live, myself and 8 other professional traders, calling out our trades in real time, giving you live commentary and analysis, answering your questions. You can use our mobile app. You do not, listen to me carefully, you do not have to be in front of your computer screen, okay? All right? You do not have to be in you do not have to be in front of your computer screen. Use our mobile app. Our mobile app, as long as you can listen to music at work, you can use our mobile app. You get real-time push notifications whenever a mod enters or exits a trade. Okay? So that's how so many of our people are able to work full-time jobs while still being able to do this. Yes, these Chewbacca says, Michael, now you got to this part. Can you also take a minute to tell what the Head Start Workshop is? Sure. Dias Chewbacca, the Head Start Workshop is going to be hosted by me live at the end of this month. I'm going to cover with you specifically how to find your trader identity. That is which style and strategy is going to be best for you. You guys may not realize this, but a huge reason why so many traders fail is because they are trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, and it's impossible. Meaning you're trying to implement a style that will never work for you. There are 2 main factors that will determine what strategy and what style trader is going to be best for you. And that's going to be, oddly enough, personality traits will affect what style is going to be best for you, but also your lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, I'm not talking about do you like fancy vacations and expensive dinners. I'm talking about how much time are you able to be in front of a computer. Those are the 2 biggest factors that will determine what style is going to be best for you. Okay, I'm going to talk about that very specifically. I'm also going to cover with you some important rules and important things that can help you grow a small account. A lot of people think you need $25,000 to get started trading. It's not true. You can start with just a couple $100. And I'm going to show you guys, and we're going to go over a couple of different, like what should you be trading? What should you not be trading? How should you be controlling your risk on certain trades? How should you be taking profit on certain trades? What type of trades do you want to get yourself into? If you're someone that has a very small account and you're trying to eventually grow that account to become a 25K account. We have a lot of members into Trading Group that have turned 3-figure accounts, a couple $100, and they've turned them into 5-figure accounts. Okay. I'm going to show you guys, I've done several live workshops in the past about growing small accounts because I know there's a lot of people out there that start with just a small amount of money. Okay. Let me see. Lamar Hamp says, do you guys think this class is really worth it? I've lost more than 1,100 in a day, so I'm just curious. Guys, my TTG fam, I'm not, listen, Lamar, I won't answer the question. And I know, I'm glad you're actually asking members. Members, do you think True Trading Group is worth it? You type in chat right now. Lamar Hamp wants to know if we think it's worth it. Listen, Lamar, Lamar, read the comments that come through chat. It's important that you pay attention to your peers. But while you're reading those comments, Lamar, listen to me just for 1 second. You guys have to realize if True Trading Group wasn't worth it, I would not put up $1,100 of our own money next to yours. When you sign up to True Trading Group, we're in business together. We are partners together. I am fully motivated to make sure that you reach your goals. Otherwise, I'm going to lose $1,100 if you fail. Do you understand that? I am literally saying, I come on these live streams and I tell you people, $1,100, join TTG. You're going to join True Trading Group because you are going to look for us and our platform to help you reach your goals. That's why you're joining TTG. And I'm sitting here telling you that if our platform fails you and you never make the $1,100 back, I'm going to give you $2,200, which means I'm going to lose $1,100. If I didn't think our platform was worth it, I wouldn't offer you that. That's just me being real. That's just me being, guys, at the end of the day, True Trading Group is a business. We have 26 employees. That's a lot of mouths to feed. That's a lot of people. If I did not think True Trading Group was worth it, I would be a complete moron to offer you double your money back. We would go out of business. True Trading Group would cease to exist, because if everybody was losing money and it wasn't worth the 1,100, everybody would be demanding a refund. We have only had to refund 2.41% of our members since 2016. That's why I can confidently offer you the double your money back guarantee. If I didn't think it was worth it, Lamar, I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't. Listen, I like money just as much as you do. I'm not just going to throw $1,100 into the wind if I didn't think that we can help you reach your goals. So you're damn right. I think it's worth $1,100. And as a matter of fact, I know it's worth way more than $1,100, because even if you don't trade a single alert, even if you said, Lamar, you can be a diehard Red Sox fan and you're like, I can't mess with this guy. He's a Yankee fan. I can't. I hate him. He's got this New Jersey accent. He's a total douche. I can't stand the guy. Even if you feel that way and you never followed a single one of my trades or a single one of the other 8 professional trading mods trades, even if you never followed a single trade, the tools that you get access to, which I'm going to continue showing you, I just got sidetracked for a minute, are worth $4,000 to $5,000 a year by themselves. We've negotiated deals with these companies over the last several years to have their products on our platform at no additional charge to you. That is what makes True Trading Group different from all the other groups out there. They don't offer you these courses, these tools and these resources. They don't. They just say, hey, $2,000 if you want to get my trade alerts because I'm such an amazing trader. And then you join. They don't teach you anything. And you're just expected to know how to follow what they're doing. And if their style doesn't line up with yours, you're going to fail. You're going to get no help. No one's going to care how you're doing. And you're just going to waste your money without learning anything. Prince Gregor, great point. Prince Gregor goes, folks, do you really think that we would all be here every day if TGD wasn't worth it? That's a really good point, because all the members that are on this live stream, they're not paid to be here. All these people you see in chat that are members, they're not paid to be here. They're here because they support us and we support them, because that is what family does. And when you join True Trading Group, that is what you are doing. You are joining a family of traders and investors that are like-minded, that share the same goals, that are in this together. And when you join True Trading Group, we're in business together now, folks. You're putting up 1,100. I'm putting up 1,100. And we're going to see who's going to be able to be right and who's going to be wrong. And I'm confident you're going to be able to reach your goals. And if I wasn't, I wouldn't offer you double your money back. I'd be a complete fool. Let me get back to showing you what's included, and then we're going to wrap up here this evening. I know it's getting kind of late. All right, so let me just go through the rest of this. I told you about the chat room. You got the mobile app. That's free, right? Everything's included. You also get the 2 private study groups with one of our pro traders. This way we can speed up your learning curve and you can get your questions answered. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed and Squawk Box, where you can listen to the news. Guys, you don't even have to read the news. You can turn on the Squawk feature, turn on your speaker, and someone reads the news to you out loud as it comes across the wire. If you went to Benzinga directly, it's going to cost you about $1,400 a year. It's included when you pay $1,100 for TTG's platform. This is what I'm talking about. We spent years developing these relationships. That's the value. You're going to get TradingView's premium charting software. That costs a few $100 a year. It's included with your membership. The Trade Ideas scanner. That's an industry standard scanner. That costs a few $100 a year. Lamar, if you're an active trader, you know how much Trade Ideas costs. You know how much TradingView costs. You know how much Benzinga costs. This is free. It streams on our platform every single day inside of our chat. You've got a trading simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so that for all of our new traders out there, you guys can practice implementing what you're learning. Please use the simulator. Okay. I know people get very excited when they join True Trading Group. They just go pedal to the metal. Use the simulator. It's there for a reason. Prove you can make money on the simulator first before you start trading with your hard-earned money. This is the same simulator that is used at different universities across the country. Roxanne Brown-Thorpe says, what about a newbie like myself? I know absolutely nothing about trading or the lingo. I repeat, I know nothing. Roxanne, I'm glad you asked that question. Roxanne, watch this. Members, I'm talking to members now. If you knew absolutely nothing when you joined True Trading Group and now you're making money and becoming better traders, type the number 1. If you knew nothing when you joined and now you're becoming better traders and you're making money, type the number 1. Roxanne, great question. Pay attention to how many people comment in chat. These are members of True Trading Group that are literally telling you, Roxanne, I knew absolutely nothing when I first joined, and now I'm making money and I'm becoming a better trader. Our courses, Roxanne, our courses are broken up into beginner and advanced. The beginner and foundation courses will literally start you off from day 1. There's people that never traded a stock or option a day in their life. And now here they are typing the number 1 in chat. So Roxanne, great question. I hope this helps answer it. Okay. Let me go back to what you're going to get. So there's the simulator that's free. Guys, that simulator costs just under $1,000 a year. It's free with your membership. You also get our own scanner, which is proprietary. It's similar to FinViz Elite. Lets you scan for crypto and lets you create custom scans. You also get dark pool data, unusual options activity, expensive stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at the fingertips of TTG fam. You also get a full trading performance journal that tracks your trading and gives you statistics on what you're doing so you can see where you need to make adjustments. A social sentiment scanner will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned most on those platforms so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings, so you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold on any stock you're interested in, so you can always, so that can be helpful when you're trying to make your trading and investing decisions. I told you we publish a watch list every morning with what stocks we're looking at and how we plan on trading them, with our game plans, and then of course our courses. Guys, the courses are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I was taught when I worked at the fund in New York. There's no VIP courses that cost more money once you join. Every single course is included when you join for just the $1,100 here tonight. Then there's also a video library that has over 300 hours of additional workshops and webinars, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a few. All of this is included. You can then attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. It's time you invest in something real, guys. A platform that can actually give you tools, resources, and value that can help improve your chances of success and help you reach your goals. Now, I can't guarantee you success just because you joined True Trading Group. But I can guarantee you a chance to develop the skills you need to become consistent. And I can guarantee you that if you don't make the 1,100 at least once, during your year, after going through the courses, quizzes, and a study group, then at the end of your membership, I will give you $2,200 in return. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you guys become successful. And when you join True Trading Group, you're joining a community of traders that genuinely gives a damn whether you succeed or fail. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, and you'll get the 50% discount, the 2 study groups. You'll be able to attend my Head Start workshop. You'll get a free laptop. You don't have to enter your address. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you'll know that you are getting one. Okay? Yes, Roxanne says, damn, look at all the ones. I'm convinced. Roxanne, I look forward for you to join the family. Looking forward to going through this process and this journey with you. Okay? So Roxanne and anybody else, Roxanne, Jose, I'm still waiting on you, brother. ttgoffer.com, then enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 1,100 price point. I'll give you the double your money back guarantee. You'll get a free laptop, 2 private study groups, and you'll be able to attend my Head Start workshop. That's it for tonight, folks. I love you guys. You're the best. Okay. I hope this was helpful. Okay. I hope that this was helpful. All right. Make sure you guys just subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Oh, I did. I called Jose's name already. Did I really? Someone said I called Jose's name already. I didn't even realize I said Jose. I don't think so, man. We had Richard, we had Carlos, we had Javier. I don't think we. Oh, Javier was Jose. Okay. Jose, my bad. My fault. Welcome. Looking forward to trading with you. Roxanne, we're waiting on you now. Roxanne, we are waiting on you. All right, Roxanne, we're waiting on you. All right, guys, that's it. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss these lives. Big day tomorrow, jobs number 8:30. I'll see you guys in chat. Have a great night.